It means, I mean, from the story you've shared, it looks or it is real that it is very challenging putting this together. What continues to drive you?
We're building a franchise. Listen, at the BAC Group, we will build this by the grace of God. See, yesterday I was having a conversation with my old man, Frank Nelson. And I know he called to empathize, to encourage me. I'm sorry, Papa, I'm sorry. I didn't even make him talk. Because you see, I get this a lot. Then people will call and then they want to try and look at the negatives. Say, you see, after you have done such an event, you should have 1 million Ghana cedi to drive the next one and all. And you see, if I listen to these things and I dwell on these things, it will further depress us. It will further put us down. Because we knew long ago from last year that starting something like this will require time to even talk about breaking even. We are aware. We only pray that God grants us life, good health, wisdom, ideas to continue improving this. You were part of it last year, Mike.
Yeah.
And you've been part of it this year. And you see the gulf of gap between what we did last year and what we've done this year. We can only get better. So if you ask what drives us, we're driven by this unrivaled, unapologetic drive, desire to build a franchise out of this all-star festival that will take care of everyone involved in this for many, many years to come. I tell you that one of our biggest inspirations is the Ghana Music Awards. We want to arrive at the point where if we've been begging the Ghanaian media personalities, we've been begging corporate Ghana to come to our aid, we'll get to that point where we wouldn't have to beg, but to say, for people to see reason and say, we can collaborate, we can partner with this because they're doing something that is beautiful, something that's unique. And I'm not the kind of people who say, this thing has never been done. I mean, I don't sing that tune. It may have been done in a different way, in a different context, in a different place, etc. Because I'm a scientist, I'm a researcher. I studied for my degree. Yeah. So I know how these things are. Until you have reviewed literature extensively in a particular area, you'll not be able to tell what people have done. But we've been doing that on our own, and we're saying that we're doing something unique. Yes, it's unique to take a collective to these places, these guys. That's why we're very careful when it comes to the communication, that these guys ordinarily as a collective won't go to some of these places. No, they don't.
Okay.
That is what we want to build. That is our resolve. Whether the support is coming or not, we've got to stay true to the cause. We've got to believe it. We've got to work on it. And someone will say, so why are you trying to say that even if it's not working, you will continue? Mike, if we do an analysis, a review of what happened, can we say that it is not working? Can we say that it didn't work? The fact that we may not have realized the financial windfall in millions of Ghana cedi, the second edition means what we're failing? No. Yes, there were things we did, we would have to improve going forward. There are things we could greatly improve. There are things we could do far better than we did. But again, our disposition is we accept that this event can only grow, can only get better. This franchise is one we will not let go by God's grace. We will continue to do all we have to do to build it. And for us, that's it.